We have smart mapping and visual navigation with the i6, thanks to that camera up top that we do not have with the i4. Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be comparing the iRobot Roomba i4 Plus with the iRobot Roomba i6 Plus. I did purchase both of these products myself, and any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in either one of these items, the links to them will be in my video description below. I also have other videos up on my channel that you can check out. You can see the nice retail box and packaging here for both items. They look very, very similar, and both feature the self-emptying base that can last up to 60 days. Now let's go ahead, let's open them up and look at the contents. Here are all the package contents for the i4 Plus, and here are all the package contents for the i6 Plus. They both feature the same warranty card, the same owner's guide and manual for the self-emptying base, and then they each have their own unique owner's guide depending on the model number. So you can see we got the i3 and i4 guide, and on our right we have the i6 guide. Both have the same power cord and cable, and they both feature the same self-emptying base. Now you can see the RoboVacs themselves right here side by side. Let's go ahead, let's look at them in more detail. So looking at them up close from the top, you can see they follow the same general design, but clearly they're different from each other with our logo placement. We have a camera sensor on the i6 that we do not have on the i4. They both have the same 3 buttons in regards to what they're capable of doing: going home to charge, powering on or off, and cleaning, and spot cleaning. But you can see on the i6, the physical buttons are different than the i4. They look a lot nicer on the i6. You can see the design and aesthetic is completely different too at the top. For the i4, we have basically this woven fabric material. I actually think it looks really good, where on the i6, we don't have that at all. And you can see the piece of glossy plastic that we have instead for the top. Now let's go ahead, let's flip them over. So you can see the bottoms of both vacuum cleaners are eerily similar to each other. So we have the same side brush placement, charging contacts, omnidirectional wheel, cliff sensors. You can see those there. You may notice on the i6, we actually have some more product information on the bottom. We do not have that with the i4. Both use the AeroForce cleaning system, and you can see they look similar, but the brushes are a little bit different. So keep that in mind too. You can see that. We have very similar drive wheels. Our automatic dirt disposal, our dust bins are similar. In fact, I'll show you guys, they're interchangeable. So let's go ahead, let's swap them right here. So you can see we can go ahead, we can just snap them in place. So a lot of similarities right there. Can't even tell that they're really any different, besides just a couple of key features on the bottom. Basically just our nice label with more product information, and the differences with that first brush roller. That's really going to be the key differences on the bottoms of these units. So if you're looking at the RoboVacs from the sides, they're identical to each other, except for one area. You can see right here on the i4, it actually says iRobot Roomba i4. We do not have that for the i6 model, but don't forget with the i6, we actually have all that information underneath. So both the i4 and the i6 use the same iRobot Roomba app, but there are some key differences between the two in regards to software. So first up, you can see we're looking at the i4 right here. We have our new job option, our battery status indicator. We can send it home. Our favorite section, we can schedule it out. We can view our cleaning history right here. We have messages if we have any notifications or alerts from our Roomba. We can go into our robot settings where we can learn more about the device and the clean base. You can see our cleaning preferences right here. So we have 2 different options depending on what we want to schedule in regards to the passes. And then we have our bin full behavior. Let's go back out, and you guys can see here's the history right here. And what's cool is for each history and cleaning event that we have, it does generate a map for us. So we can view the map and we can learn more about the clean, but we cannot edit this map. There's nothing along those lines that we can customize in regards to the map, but we can view our lifetime cleaning history and the different options that it populates for us with the clean, and we can see everything about it. So that's what we get with the i4. Now let's look at the i6. You can see I got the i6 pulled up right here. Looks very similar. We have the new job option, our battery status indicator. We can send home or resume our clean just like the i4. But you may notice we have a map icon right there that we're going to look at in a second. But we have the same favorites option, our schedule, our history, and our messages. And then we can look at our robot settings. So everything's very similar. Same cleaning preferences as well. So let's go back out here. Let's select our history. And we can view our events right here. So we get our nice map, and we have a breakdown of the cleaning run. So you can see that just like the i4. But now if we go back out, we can actually see the map that it generates. So we have our main floor map right here. You can see we have a couple different options to delete it, or we can do a mapping run. We can also create a new map if we want to have this on the first floor, then take it upstairs or downstairs to do a clean. We have that option. So let's select our map, and you can see how we have it broken up right here. So we can do a room by room clean if we want. We can set up no-go zones and barriers as well. So you can see down here, we can divide the rooms, label them, or set up specific zones like keep out zones and cleaning zones right here within the map. So not only do both vacuums give us mapping options, but we actually get smart mapping options with the i6 that we can actually arrange our room however we see fit, and then set up no-go zones if we want, or do a room cleaning option within the app when we want to schedule a new job. So that's a quick look at the similarities and differences between both the i4 and the i6 and the iRobot app. So both the i4 and the i6 are eerily similar to each other in regards to performance. A couple of the key similarities are the fact that they both have the same premium 3-stage cleaning system. They both have 10 times suction power. They both have the same neat rows navigation and cleaning pattern. They both have a recharge and resume capability, so you no longer really have to worry about battery life. They both can navigate obstacles and stairs, but the key difference with that is we have smart mapping and visual navigation with the i6, thanks to that camera up top that we do not have with the i4. With that being said, that kind of leads to the key difference and differentiator between the i6 and the i4, and this is the ability to have smart mapping where we can clean by specific rooms or objects, and we can have clean zones and keep out zones. Both do offer you mapping. As you can see with the i4, we can see the map once our clean is finished, but that's it. There's nothing we can do with the map. Where the i6, we can actually generate a map for multiple levels around our house, and then we can set up those no-go zones, those clean zones, and we can choose a room by room clean that we cannot get with the i4. Also, I want to point out they both work with self-emptying bases, and you can use the BravaJet M6 robot mop with either one of these vacuums if that's something you're looking to get as well. So similar in design, very similar in regards to vacuuming performance, but the difference comes down to the software and the hardware that we get with the i6 to give us the ability to clean by specific rooms and to set those clean zones and those keep out zones. So let me share with you my final thoughts in regards to the i4 and the i6. Honestly, this is a no-brainer. If you have the money and the means, you should definitely upgrade and make sure you get the i6 to take advantage of the visual navigation. It's going to make your cleaning experience that much better and enjoyable, and you'll get more use out of your vacuum cleaner because you're able to really specify where you want it to clean. And being able to set up those keep out zones and those clean zones is very helpful and beneficial, so you can maximize the robot actually cleaning and not getting stuck or anything like that. So it's definitely a worthwhile upgrade to get the i6 over the i4.